Due to the nature of Dragon Age Inquisition, the ESRB has rated this game mature 17 and plus for blood, intense violence, nudity, sexual content, and strong language. Due to this, viewer discretion is advised. Alright guys, and I'm back. Welcome to set 2 of Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition, the Rogue playthrough. Now, I have done a few things off screen, in case you can't tell by my new character, armor and her weapons. So I'm going to show you that real quickly. I created a few daggers made from obsidian, so they're pretty powerful. And I created armor using bear hide, which made it pretty fucking powerful. So yeah. Other than that, I really haven't done much. I gave Varric some new armor, everyone else some new armor and weapons, yada yada yada. I've also explored most of the map. Still a little bit over here and over here I haven't done due to level differences. And I can't go to Redcliffe just yet due to storyline purposes. So, yeah. Anyway, we are over here because we get something pretty nice over here. So, let's go. Yo!
I know you. They call you the Herald of Andraste for what you did at Haven. But are you? The Maker has not told me.
I honestly don't know myself.
As I suspected, stories of you mastering the rifts are just blind heresy.
No, I can seal rifts.
Then prove it. Show me that the rifts bend to your will, the will of the Maker. Show me the power you wield.
Until later.
Until the Maker brings you back to us.
Alright, let's go do this. Alright, come on. A lot more
I
people
suppose
here.
it's only natural that some would turn to worshipping the breach, if only in hopes of appeasing it.
Idiots. This. We'll get to that. Oh, fine, I'll walk around. First, mine. Alright, coming through. Oh, gotta go this way. This. A lot of nice stuff. Over the table. Oh, no hop over the table. Alright. Nope. Pardon me. Up we go. There are. Bottle.
Coming up, did you meet a young noblewoman with blonde hair and pale green eyes? Lady Venena should be here. We need to be together when the Maker comes.
I found a woman's body down the hill with a letter on it.
This letter, Venena is dead. But we were meant to be together. The Maker would not keep us apart. What am I supposed to do now?
The Inquisition needs men who believe as strongly as you do. Come and help us restore order.
Yes. If waiting here in the hills leaves innocents to die, then I will bring the Maker's word by the sword. My men and I will lend our strength to the Inquisition. Thank you.
New agents. Yay! Anything here? There is. I'll take this. More power. Pardon me. Pardon me. There we are. Okay. Anything down here? Oh, there is. Almost ran away from you. And up we go. Soulless. Okay, what's this? Cotton. That's always helpful. Here we are. Okay. That mosaic. About to level up. Slide. Love that. Okay. Ooh, hello. Pardon me. Actually, before I do that, this. Talk to you.
I greet you. My name is Hindle.
Hindle, your mother can't breathe. Your father sent me here for potion.
What? She was fine. She hasn't had the breathing trouble in... All right, I can help. Here, I have some already made. Go, take it to her now.
That was easy. Okay, let's come over here. So we do this. Oop. We are. Loot. And then down we go. We don't need anything else up there. That, get some extra EXP. Loot this. This. Alright. I kind of glazed over it because I didn't really it didn't really click, so I was thinking about something else. In the area in which we got the mosaic piece, there is an elven artifact that you can activate. And if you activate it, Solus will give you you'll get a little like points from Solus. But we have yet to start that quest, so it's not available. Just a little reminder. Alright. Hi. Ow. No. That's gonna hurt. Knew it. Get over here. I got the 4 abilities that make up my Nexus build. Teleport slash, the lunge, poison, and my deck, my chain. Wait. Didn't mean to start that up. Ow. Ow. God damn. You. You. Who's the other one? Hi. Yeah. There we go. Dick. Jeez. Just would not let up. Oh, I leveled up now. That. You. Wunderbar. Okay. Let's see here. Do I have all the stuff I need for sabotage? Use that later. Okay. Let's start with this. Or go back to this, I should say. Perfect kill. Okay. Damage, plus cunning. Okay. Let's go Dance of Death for now. Yay. Alright, let's get some more agents.
Travel safely.
There she is. You.
Maker's tears. I was a fool to have doubted you. How may we serve you? Herald of Andraste.
Okay, this is actually a pretty interesting point. You can choose to how you want the agent to interact with the Inquisition. Doing this will give you a bonus towards Cullen, Liliana, or Josephine. they can gain agents as you do, and this will actually help with that. Helping the refugees will give you a boost, I think, towards Cullen. Spreading the word of the Inquisition helps with Josephine, and obviously this is Liliana. So I'm going to do that with Nexus.
Have your believers search for secrets that may help our cause.
As you say, Herald of Andraste. Some few will remain here, the rest will go forth to do your will. When the Maker calls you to your great purpose, remember that we served you.
Alrighty. Did the other guys level up too? They did. There we go. Now let us go do this quest. This is the quest that unlocks the artifacts for Solus. Right. Alright. If you want to find obsidian, by the way, this is a great place to do it early in the game, especially over here. But be warned, there is a dragon out there, and he will kill you. There's no doubts about that. He will kill you. We are way too underleveled for it. My recommendation: just hop on your mount and run over there as fast as you can, trying to avoid dragonlings and dragons at the same time. It'll take some practice.
I am no
Yo.
danger to you. My name is Neris. By your weapons, I see you come ready for battle. Perhaps we face a common enemy in these demons.
Are you fighting the demons on your own?
Fighting the demons is pointless. There will always be more, and I have no means of closing the rifts. But I have heard of elven artifacts that measure the veil. They may tell us where new rifts will appear. I was not expecting so many demons, however. I believe one of the artifacts is nearby. Can you help me reach it?
It sounds worth investigating.
Thank you. It shouldn't be too much farther ahead.
Alright.
Thank you.
So, let's do
I
this
don't think
quickly.
I could have done this alone.
Solus,
We'll need focused magical
if
energy.
you'd be so kind. That's awesome. Boom. Attack, attack, attack. Boom. Poison. Damn, just hack my way through. This chest. Solus, I need you to do some Veilfire. There. I love these torches. Light. Hi. That was a lot farther than I thought it was going to take me. Stab. 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 Shake, shake, shake. In the back. Dude, you're attacking a fallen pillar. Stop it.
There's an elven artifact nearby.
Do that in a second.
There. If we activate that crystal, it should
I'm going to,
the veil.
light these torches first. Alright. You. Loot you. That's pretty good, schematics. Hup. Alright, I'm gonna mention this quickly. Generally, when you find a Veilfire, which is this green flame, you'll find these hidden throughout the area, somewhere within the Veilfire's area. These are rune schematics. Like I just now got the schematic for fire. I already have a frost rune from a very simple dungeon up over here. I didn't record it because, well, it's really small and easy to get through. I may end up doing recordings for Lilith, showing off all the runes. In which case I'll show off that one. Anyway, that's how you always keep an eye out for those markings whenever you have Veilfire out. And always pay extra attention for anything when you see a Veilfire brazier. Light. Light. Grab. Now light. And artifact.
Yes, the wards are helping to strengthen the Veil. This area should be safer for travelers now.
Well, that should prove useful. And it seems the ancestors left something for me as well. Interesting. I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace, stranger.
Mahalani, Maglandeva, Vi Enasali.
Perhaps you're right. Here, take it. Go with Mithal's blessing.
She gave us a amulet of power for Solus. There are very few of these for the main character. But they give us extra perks. So they are indispensable. Yay! Well, let's get the fuck out of here. Alright. Is there anything else I really need to do in the hinterlands? Let's see. Where are you? Oh, right! That place. We're actually going to come back here, so I will do that when we come back. We're going to do a quest, I guess, is what we're putting it, to get a new companion that's going to involve that general area. So I'll come back there later. The Bears and Souls. Nope. Keep that. Yeah. Don't need. Okay. Also, right here is a potion of Antivian Fire,
It's good to have common.
which does an AoE fire effect. Really helpful.
Could be better.
So, yeah. Come up here. Where the hell? There you are. Hey, buddy.
Have the potion.
Here you go. The potion and instructions on how to make it.
Silas bless you. Or the Maker. Or whoever. It doesn't matter. Just thank you. I'll give it to her right away. If ever I can help the Inquisition, you have my word. Thank you. And blessings upon the Inquisition.
Yay! Okay. We need to talk to guy up here now. Oop. Lily pads.
Could be better.
Okay. Where in the fucking fuck are you? Ah, here he is. Alright.
How much do you need?
Yo!
You're with the Inquisition.
Corporal Vale, how you doing?
Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Majors and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply, but if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Power. Stabilize areas by sealing fade rifts, expand the reach of the Inquisition by setting up new camps, and complete other quests to gain power and influence. Spread power, scouting yada yada. Yeah, I know. So, that is done. That is a requisition officer. Other than fade rifts and requisition tables and this, we don't have anything else to do. Bitchin'. Alright, world map. Go back to Haven. I love the tarot cards representing the characters. It's a really cool touch. Come on. Alright, let's go talk to Cassandra, who is currently swinging her sword. Alright, save in progress. Here we are. You.
I think you need practice dummies made of sturdier stuff.
That would be nice.
Like maybe iron.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool. And they may be right.
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
Can't say I'm not grateful to hear that.
I can be harsh, I know. You've said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
No, I don't.
It must be comforting to be so certain. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Yeah, Nexus is pretty agnostic in her faith. Then again, she's pretty unique, so. Anyway, let us continue. Alright, we've talked to Varric. Do you have any other cutscene talk?
Need something?
Nope. Alright. See if there's any new songs. Yep. I love the bard music in this game. Sometimes I go to the tower and just sit there and listen. Anything for Solus?
Closing the breach is our primary goal. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
Anything with that kind of power is bound to show up sooner or later.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. But Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Alright. Can I upgrade anything? I haven't checked in a while. Dawn Lotus, of course. Ah, Royal Elf Fruit. I have a few of those. Miriam, Black Lotus. We'll get that for a while. Rock Armor, got that from a treasure map. Even Fire. Dawn Lotus. Of course. Why not? Potions. I don't use regeneration potions that much, so I'm going to save my materials for later for that. Alright, onwards! Ah, God damn it. What now?
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean, exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
God damn it, Roderick. Hello, Liliana. You okay?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood. To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game? How is this a game? Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke? Awful things happen every day. Get used to it. Get used to being a pawn? To be discarded when the Maker's done with you? The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die. Maybe you should be angry at the people who murdered her. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing. Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it. No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
Damn, Liliana. How are things going on over here?
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
If the proper authority hadn't completely failed, the Conclave wouldn't have been needed.
So you suggest I blame the Chantry and exalt a murderer? What of justice?
That won't help restore order in the here and now.
Order will never be restored so long as this rebellion is allowed to fester.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
I'll make sure they see reason in Val Royeaux.
I pray you're right.
You know, Roderick's heart is in the right place, but he's such a freaking tool. Dear God. So annoying. Nah, I'm gonna loot later. Fuck that shit.
She should see fire and go towards light.
We'll do this first. Oop.
The Inquisition cannot remain arrested if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Sir Trevelyan, may I present the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denver, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Interesting, considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I've seen no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Pentecost that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If you won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagast must challenge him to a duel.
What?
It is a matter of honor among the Navarrans. Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
No. No. Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Liliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
I'm glad for your help. I have a feeling the Inquisition's going to need it.
I do believe you are correct. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
I like Josephine. Alright, turn this in.
Thank you.
Every so often an enemy will drop an item, as you can see. And turning them in, enough of them in, can give you bonuses against them. So they're pretty helpful to collect. Alright. Secrets. Let's see here. What do I want to get first? I want to get this by really quickly. First, let's get Arcane Knowledge, Enhanced Studies. Alright. A lot of fun shit. I'm going to do a lot of these off-screen. Just because they are not really important. I will unlock the new areas, though. I also have a list for the optimal people to send out to these locations. This is what I need to have done. I'll look it up later and have it done off screen. I'll have it done later. Later. I'll check that out later, because that's a lot. That's pretty unique to have all that there. Alright, let's go to Val Royale. I think I'm around level 7. I think so. Actually, I'm actually at level 7.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
You want me to walk into a pit of vipers and you ask me that?
They're not vipers just because they like to hiss.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Well, let's go. Our first, Orlais place.
city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliane's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Oh, lovely.
Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Oh, those are... yeah, okay. Let's go!
Stand wary.
Ah, lovely. A lot of people.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. Her naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of her murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet, no servant of anything beyond her selfish greed.
We came here in peace simply to talk, and this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
You're not here to deal with the Inquisition.
As if there were any reason to.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Well, that was interesting. Let's go.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
A message task written in large, flowing hand and bordered with doodles. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Valrael. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and the round cafe, and maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friends of Red Jenny. A poor drawing of locations in the market is attached. Okay. Fancy mustache.
I believe that...
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
Invitation. First Enchanter Vivian. You are cordially invited to attend my salon held at the Chateau of Duke Bastien. The Bastien de Ghislaine, I think it's pronounced. Not sure. Yours, Vivian de Feur, First Enchanted of Monstamod, Enchanter of the Imperial Court. Fancy! We'll deal with that a little bit later. First, we're going to do these. A friend of Rangetti. I love that picture. We'll get these done real quickly. This. Alright. Also going to show you a nice store. Pretty.
Maybe.
This store sells a plethora of recipes and schematics. Now, due to the fact that these things cost quite a bit, I'm actually going to cheat a little bit and glitch me some money so I can buy all those because, well, they're very helpful. So, yeah. I'll do that later off screen, though, because that's going to take a while. Hop.
My creator, judge me whole.
Alright. Let's go up here. That's not a door. Fuck. Messed you guys. Be honest, they kind of got what they deserve. They're dicks. That's you. Boop. That. Search the upper market. Alrighty. Why do they paint freaking trees? Not, you know, plant some. Oh, well. I'll never understand Elysians. We need to be over here. Alright. There's that. Hop over this. Okay. I'm gonna go off screen and get the schematics, so I'll see you guys in a few seconds.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.